Welcome back, guys, to another brand new BeInCrypto YouTube video. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at a potential long-term and short-term movement for XRP to USD as well as XRP to BTC. Before we begin, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, before we begin, I do want to show you guys really quick what XRP looks like on the current coin market cap. You'll notice that XRP is currently down 3.45%, pretty much neck and neck with the rest of the cryptos. Bitcoin is dropping, and that's pretty much influencing the other altcoins to fall as well. XRP currently holding a 28-cent standpoint. We don't look too bad all in all. Now, I do just really quick want to jump into the current technical analysis because I believe this really shows some crazy, interesting, and potentially bullish patterns that we should pay close attention to. Now, this is XRP to USD. We're on the weekly chart on the X exchange, and you'll notice a very interesting line. Now, I've drawn a support that cuts through the market at around, I'd say 28 cents. Notice that this has been a huge resistance and support since May of 2017 on XRP. Now, this is huge, guys, because you'll notice how much of a resistance this has had in the past, and the only time we managed to break above it, we shot a major bullish run. Now, notice we've come back down to this using it as a support, which has been holding on for quite some time now. Now, unfortunately, we were able to break below this, and it's now strongly acting as a resistance, but we do have to take into consideration that this could, if we do break above it, act fairly bullish. Now, looking at a more short-term approach, we could see an immediate jump and an immediate rise all the way up to our high-low middle moving average, which would be right around here. Notice that this is about a 38%, or sorry, a 0.38 price level. This is about a, let's see, the percentage jump, a 33% jump, which is still absolutely huge. Now, notice a more moderate jump that we could see is somewhere up to this level, which is about 46 cents to 48 cents. Notice this jump is even bigger with a movement of 72%, which is even bigger. Now, a long-term bullish approach to a major breakout could be up to this resistance right here. Let me just fairly move that. This is where the red band is on top of the high-low middle moving average. This would be the biggest jump that we could see XRP using. This would shoot us all the way up to about 130% gains, which would be a longer-term approach. Now, I know a lot of you guys might be doubting, well, you know, why would we break bullish? There's a key factor that's showing up on the MACD indicator right now. Now, as you know, this blue band is the MACD, and this orange band is the signal indicator. When we see the blue band cross over the orange, it's an indicator that the markets are turning bullish and inevitably seeing a bull run. So that is a huge bullish sign on the coin, and it's getting me fairly hyped up. Now, understand the RSI doesn't look too bad, sitting at around 44%, or 44 on the RSI gives us plenty of room to decide to head higher. So this ultimately is showing massive runs. Normally with a coin like this, we usually tend to retrace up to those high-low middle moving averages. So we could see plays in between this level right here. This would be ultimately a huge breakout for XRP if the market allows it. Now, I do just want to show you guys really quick what XRP on Bitcoin looks like. This is on Binance weekly. This is a little bit easier to read. Notice how things are much shorter. The XRP to Bitcoin on Binance was a recent ad. That's been trading fairly nicely since 2017. Now, you'll notice a couple of things. There was a major support bounce right here. These are two very strong supports and resistances. Resistances capped at the top right here, and a support capped at the bottom right here. Notice we've used this twice now as a support to withhold the price from retracing below it. Unfortunately, we managed to break below this, ultimately leading to us to try to retest that and eventually break back above it. Now, if we do make a break and we do climb back up, retest here and break above it, that means we do open up the opportunity to trading at levels in between here. Notice in the past how easily it is for us to fluctuate in between these white bands here, and a jump as high as that would ultimately lead for a major price gain of about 130 35%, which is huge, ultimately driving the coin up to 5,621 satoshis. So there's a huge jump, guys, and XRP is definitely on our radar for a short-term play of bullish movement and a long-term play of major bullish movement as we move into 2020. So guys, we're on the weekly on XRP, and I wanted to show you guys really quickly. As you can see, there is that major support. I want to show you when we jump to the daily charts how well that gets highlighted as a major support on XRP to US dollar on the Poloniex exchange. Notice a couple of things right here. So there's a couple huge signs that we may see a breakout fairly soon. Notice that when I zoom in, obviously candlesticks get way more populated, densely populated. In the past, we had a huge resistance right here, clearly highlighted. When we finally broke bullish from that, we saw a major rocket in volume. Then come towards September 12th of 2018, we retested it finally once again and broke bullish once again. So then we consolidated longer. You can see more consolidation. And then we finally flipped under it. Now this is huge, guys, and this pretty much is a big, benefactor and something that I really wanted to show you guys. This is huge where we're at right now. This is really, it could go either direction. Notice that we're finally seeing crossover on the MACD, breaking above the volumes. And you'll notice that we are starting to see that blue band cross over the orange here. I know it's hard to see, but that's what's happening. And we are starting to cross into more bullish volume. And that is huge, and that could really show us the influence on the market. But notice that this is coming to a huge make or break area right here, where we finally kind of traded above resistance, but also notice that we are starting to get intertwined with the high-low middle moving average. If these things break bullish, and we can break above and close a candle above the red band here and the green band on our daily charts, this could be an indicator of a major run, easily up to 37 cents, easily up to 48 cents in terms of long-term price prediction futures. There's even scalability that a more explicit approach could be up to 65 cents. Conservatively, maybe 37, moderately 48 cents, and then explicitly 65 cents. A big major jump for those high-risk traders who want to gamble that we could shoot up this high. Now, if you guys want more technical analysis and a more deeper price prediction on the coin, definitely make sure to check out the first link in the description. This will bring you over to BeInCrypto's price analysis article that we have here, where we go into tons of information, similarities, things of that nature, rate conversions, and basically the end of 2019 price predictions. We even have a 5-year price prediction. Definitely make sure to check that out. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and I'll see you into the next video. Peace.